Well, I'm not going to spend my talk today to talk about mothers, because you're going to get a whole lot of that today from our youth department, and we thank them for that in advance. But I do want to come across just with a little mom trick whenever you're out of time doing something and you need it done now. Yes, steal from a recipe, don't you? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use a message today, and I think it's really, really touching. And well, it will touch you, every one of you, because the message is still profound. And I'm going to go ahead and recite this, okay? And it's kind of like it starts off with a joke or what have you. All right, the devil appeared to 3 pastors and said to them, if I gave you the power to change something in the past, what would you change? Y'all got, if you ever got a question like that before, you already kind of thinking in your mind what you want to do. The first of them, with great apostolic fervor, replied, I would like to prevent you from leading Adam and Eve to sin so that humanity does not separate from God. The second man, a man full of mercy, said to him, I will prevent you from straying from God and condemning me forever. The third of them was the simplest, and instead of answering the tempter, he knelt down and prayed, Lord, deliver me from the temptation of what might have been and what was not. The demon, screaming and trembling with pain, fled. The other 2 were surprised and said to him, well, Pastor, why did you react like this? And he answered them, first, we should never talk to the enemy. All right. Remember, he said that he would prevent you from leading Adam and Eve to sin so that humanity doesn't separate from God. So the first thing he would not have done was talk to the enemy. That's one. Secondly, no one in the world has the power to change the past. As much as we want to. Third, Satan's interest was not to prove our virtue, but to trap us in the past so that we neglect the present, the only time God gives us his grace and we can cooperate with him to fulfill his will. Now that's wrong. So of all the demons, the one that holds the most men back and prevents them from being happy is what could have been and what was not. The past is left to the mercy of God and the future to his providence. Only the present is in his hands, in our hands. Living today, loving God with all your heart. So we think about that and we say, Lord, I can't change the past. No matter what I said, no matter what I did, no matter who did this to me, no matter what happened in the past, it is the past. Secondly, is it going to be any good to talk or try to play or converse with the devil, with the things that are tempting us? Why do we give it that much attention? But lastly, taking this moment to give God the praise, give him the glory, give him thanks for everything that you have been brought through in the past, for preventing that stronghold in front of you to keep you from temptation, but to also work on you as you are now. Lord, build me up where I am. No matter what happened, no matter how I got to this point, today, this second, this minute, this hour, this moment now, bring God into your life. Ask him to build you and to strengthen you so that you can go forward in the future and be a blessing. Amen. Happy Mother's Day.